Welcome along, everybody, to a venue that was built for speed. Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Welcome everyone as you join us at a former Second World War aircraft base, now converted into one of the great motor racing tracks. Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship, and long may that continue. This is Silverstone, and this is the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Ollie Bearman lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Sainz, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Bottas, Ricciardo, Albon, Joe, Perez, Sargent, and Yuki Tsunoda. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number 1, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race, and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please. Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if you can. rain currently expected. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. focus. We need to stay on form. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. And some information on Leclerc. They seem to have an issue. And remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. George is in the pits. He's in the pits now. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Perez ahead. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1 minute 28.3. your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.0 seconds. Okay, Ollie, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up. our teammate by 6.4 seconds. final lap of the race. Fantastic drive, that's just fantastic, amazing, you deserved that race win, well done mate.
Here's the checkered flag, and here's our winner today. Hats off to Ollie Behrman.
A great team victory today, Crofty. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well, and to do that in front of their home support really means a lot to them.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
OK, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.